Hello friends and welcome back to another video. Today I'll review episodes 15 and 16 of season 12, and this will be our last episode review for season 12, and hopefully we will continue with these for season 13. So let's get started. The episode starts off with Jay and Nee completing a small level to enter the Temple of Madness. There they meet four sushi chefs. They fought them, but in the end Jay and Nee won. Then Tsushimi came up and the ninja defeated him at first, but then he came again and killed Nia. Jay is now alone against Unagami. He fights him for a while, then summoned his dragon, and he followed Unagami to the real world. This episode is amazing. I like the fight between Jay and Unagami in the end, and the appearance of the Cyber Dragon was very cool. I like the interactions between Jay and Unagami, and this is the first time since Skybound I feel like Jay is taking things very serious. Also, when Nia was cute, Jay said, "Don't leave me alone," which was really heartbreaking, and I felt so sorry for him. Unagami was, as usual, very scary and ruthless. The soundtrack was cool in the Jay vs Unagami fight, and that fight was awesome. Also, the episode started casually, then becomes more exciting with time. I also loved the restaurant trap, and it would have been unpredictable if it wasn't for the trailers. I loved how they didn't make the Jay vs Unagami fight very long, because we had a very long one in the finale. I expected to see more of Sashimi as he's the third deadly challenge, but he appeared only for a few seconds. His voice acting is amazing, but still. Also, I wanted to see more of Onagami in this episode, as this is the second to last episode of Prime Empire. Well, maybe not fighting Jay, but anything else really. Overall, a very good episode. Action was the main point of this episode, and overall, it's a great setup for the finale. It has some heartbreaking moments, and the action was awesome. I don't see anything keeping me from giving this episode a 10 out of 10. Episode 16. The episode starts off with Onagami and the Red Vazers coming to Ninjago by the manifestation gate. Then Jay came up with the Cyber Dragon and helped Zane. Jay told the others about his plan and he went to Onagami into the top of Borg's tower. There Onagami was reformed by Dars. Onagami transforms into a child and he released all the real and unreal people from the game, including the ninja. First of all, Braggy said that there is a hint for season 13 in the finale, but I couldn't notice it, so if anyone saw it, please tell me in the comments. So this episode is like 15, fantastic. Jay was so good and he reminds me of Skybound Jay, the serious and leader figure guy, but in the same time still threw some jokes here and there. I really like Jay in this episode, and the Cyber Dragon was cool as well. The discussion between Onagami and Darius in the end was amazing, and the voice acting supported that even more. Onigami was like confused and asking Darius why he created him, and Darius was talking to him like his son, which was very sad and awesome. Also, I like the reference of Jay being adopted, and Jay's dialogue with Onigami was phenomenal as well, and I feel like they shared the same story. I like the very last scene with the Darius and Onigami going home, and I felt very happy like they are real people. This episode was fantastic, but had a few flaws. I didn't like how the NPCs came to the real world. It ruined a few things, like Okina's great conclusion, but it's a minor thing, but I would rather if it didn't happen. Also, it was weird how Onagami became a child. When I was watching this episode, I was very confused, and it didn't make any sense to me. He was reformed by Darth very quickly. I mean, it literally took him 4 minutes or 3 minutes to do that. Also, the ending was just very happy, and I really think the NPCs shouldn't came to the real world. Overall, an amazing ending to a great season. I loved Prime Empire so much, and I was so worried about the finale being too rushed and predictable, but it wasn't. Maybe a bit predictable and too safe, just like Season 11's ending was very safe and predictable, and Season 12's is the same except that it isn't rushed. This isn't one of my favorite season finales, but one of Prime Empire's best episodes, and I'll give this episode an 8.5 out of 10. So yeah, we finished the season 12 episodes reviews. My ranking for the episodes will be in a few days, and I'll also upload my ranking for the seasons very soon, and we will see where season 12 will fit among the others. So subscribe and turn on the notifications to get notified when I upload these. So that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. There will be there will be also crazy season 13 theories coming in the next few days, so stay tuned for that. They will be crazy. No one on YouTube ever did this, so yeah, stay tuned for these.